Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Wednesday, September 18th, is it? Yeah, Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. My few days at home, come and gone, and now I'm getting back on a plane, continuing my travels. It's kind of a teaser being home. Going to MCO, Orlando International Airport. Already starting off with not the most convenient of options. Had to park way over here in the economy lot on the grass and dirt, way away from the airport itself. For some reason, they will not let you park near the A gates, the B gates, or the new C gates. In fact, they have these huge barricades and stanchions not letting anyone in there, meaning that the airport is either extremely busy and there's no parking, or something is happening. This only happened to me one other time about a year ago. Was gone for about a month. My car was parked over in this area, and when I returned, the grass was so high it was like engulfing the tires of my car. Thankfully, I got here a little bit early, flying Delta Airlines. Layover in, well, not a layover, a connecting flight in Salt Lake, and then arriving, if all goes well. I am right next to the runway. Literally right next to the runway. It's like a planes, trains, and automobiles moment. Because I don't have a rental car, I have my own vehicle. Going to be landing in John Wayne, Santa Ana, SNA, Orange County a little bit later tonight. I'm inviting you to join me. Long intro, I know, but join me. Shall you? Got my bags all packed up, a little lighter than when I got in because I don't have a bunch of extracurricular stuff in there, popcorn buckets and knickknacks and things like that. So traveling light, but who knows what I'm going to come home with in about a couple weeks, give or take a day. Be gone for a little while up until the start of October, and then I'm not going anywhere. That's how far the control tower is, way over there. And that little blue vehicle there, I got to get on that to get to my gates. It's all part of the experience. $14 daily rate to park over here at Park Place. No one parks you closer. That's what it says right there. I don't know if I would classify this as close, but okay. Yeah, I guess they didn't see me walking up. They're driving off now. I stopped for 2 seconds and double checked to see if my car was locked and literally drove off.
Is this where they stop every time?
Supposedly. It drove off on me though.
I just can't understand how all three garages close this time of year.
The guy just said he can't comprehend how all three garages are closed constantly on all 3 times of the year, and I have to agree with them. There's something else happening other than it being full. This happened to me last time, like I said, about a year ago. It's very awkward. These huge barricades up. You usually don't put barricades up when there's parking lots full. All right, I think I'm going to go to the C gates and just take the monorail over.
I'm going to do it.
I think I'm going to do it too.
2206. Leaving the tunnel.
Good thing I'm not in a rush. Thankfully, my flight doesn't take off immediately. Everyone else that was on there was really stressing out because their flights take off pretty soon. Yeah, that is definitely an inconvenience when you think you're going to park at either the A, B, or C gates, and then they won't let you, and you got to park way off course, and you got to wait for a bus, and then the bus leaves. My departure is at 5:25. Still a couple hours, like 2.5 hours till then, so plenty of time from my point of view. So I'll take the C gates, take the little monorail over to the A and B, which is the original part of the airport. This wing here opened pretty recently. In fact, I don't think I've been in here since it's completely finished. For a while, they had no flights going in and out of here, but they did let you park here and go over to the A, B gates. Now, flights go in and out of here, so I haven't been in here since they've kind of officially opened it. Oh, fancy. 3 different escalators in here. 3 different escalators. Well, 3 escalators going the same way. Fancy. It just feels new, because it is new. Newish. All right, how do I get to this monorail thing? Okay, gates 1 through 129, A and B gates, up here on the top level. Fancy lights. Now, just to show how close this is to where I gotta go, way over there, but I figure it'd be a little quicker than trying to wait for the other bus to pull back around for the A and B. Just go to the C and then take the transportation monorail-ish thing over there. Never seen this before. They got little painted lines here for which way you're going. A and B, that way. You're supposed to just walk on the particular color all the way down there. And this may have just kind of clinched the deal with me. Like usually, because I'm only going to be gone for like 10 days, 12 days, 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks, give or take a day. Just decided to park my car here instead of having someone drop me off and then inconveniencing them to pick me back up and all that. Usually if I'm gone for like a month, I'll leave my car at my mom and dad's and they use my car and they pick me up and all that. But I think for shorter trips now, I might just Uber from my place, leave my car at home from now on. Because here's the reason. I kind of look at this like Los Angeles, LAX, you always have parking there. Sometimes it's inconvenient to find, but they don't just close down the parking lots. Like traffic. I know traffic's going to be bad in LA, so it doesn't bother me. Where in Orlando, they tease you that possibly traffic might be good and then it's not good, which stresses you out even more. Kind of like this stresses you out more than it needs to be. It's arriving now. Where I kind of just wish you always knew how it was going to be, but when it comes to Orlando, whether it be flying out or traffic, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes you can park, sometimes you can't park, sometimes the traffic moves, sometimes it doesn't move. We're out in LA, you just know it's always going to be bad. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't make much sense, but yeah. Anyway, kind of stressful here. All right, the doors are now closing. Quite possibly could be closing. All right, hold on. I am standing on the handle. Okay. Back to travel. Gotta love it. All right, you can kind of see the barricades they have over there. They're rerouting everyone over to the economy one. Again, doesn't really affect me too much because I'm not in a rush. More barricades down there. No one's allowed in the structure. Looking for gate 77. I would say that was probably 45 minutes total to have to reroute the car around. Look at this. There's a retired airport beacon. You use it from 85 up to 2008. That's about 45 minutes. Of trying to drive around, go over to the economy gates, wait for the thing, go over to the C gates, take the monorail over. Again, I'm not stressing too much because I'm not. It's stressful, but I'm not stressing that I'm going to miss my flight. So I'm not. But if I was rushed, it would be a lot more tense. The staple of MCO. Well, it's not a staple. It's actually a water feature. Gotta go say hi to my sleeping buddy before I take off. Not a real person. So you would think with all the parking lots at capacity that it would be so insanely busy in here, right? So I'm gonna just go out on a limb because there's a limb right here. And just say that there's something going on, the parking lots are not full because the gate 77 where I need to go through here at the B gates, right? B 70 to 129 would be the B gates. 8-minute wait. Yeah, only took about 5 minutes. Very, very quick and convenient. Took the laptop out. Take the belt off, obviously. Shoes off. Put my laptop back in the bag. I said, go through the scanner. Stand on the yellow footprints. And stand just like the blue guy with his hands up. And I said, what if I'm colorblind? TSA lady didn't find it humorous. Was actually kind of surprised how quickly that went up. The gate link's leaving without me. That's okay though, there'll be another one in a couple minutes. But that was very, very quick. Actually, the next gate link will probably come in on this side. So it's like they give you, there's always like 1 or 2 inconveniences out of the 5 things that involve flying. So you're always gonna have one. You just gotta roll the dice what it's gonna be. Today it was parking, but hopefully everything else goes smoothly. It will. It will. Putting that out there. Pulling in, is it pulling in? Is it pulled? Yes. Called it. Knew it was going to be that side. Pulling into the station. Yeah, very, very fluid and quick. Probably one of the fastest times I've ever gone through the checkpoints here at MCO before. Woo, it's warm in here. Yes, this in fact is a monorail, because there's only one beam. Mono, one rail. Over to the Delta section. I asked the guy who was checking my ID, I said, these are the B gates? He goes, we don't number our gates by letters. He goes, yes, Delta's over there. I said, thank you so much for your help. And I just got on here. All right, gate 77. There are in fact 3 flights going to Salt Lake. I'm on that top one at 5:25. Right there, says on time, gate 77, 5:25 p.m. It's only like 3 o'clock right now. I'm gonna hit the Sky Lounge. Well, I'm gonna go see where my gate is first. All right, I don't think I'm gonna walk all the way down there, but gate 77's all the way down on that end. A couple hundred yards from the Sky Club, which I'm gonna go utilize. Now, the last flight I took was American, just because I didn't want to do a connecting flight, but I'm back in the mood for a connecting flight, so Delta to Santa Ana is happening. Yeah, well over an hour before boarding. And the only reason it was so congested on that end is because 2 flights were boarding. You can see, it's not too terribly busy in here. Even though parking, there's no parking. Evidently, according to the airport, there's no parking anywhere. I've seen it on really busy days where the line stretches all the way around here to get in the Sky Club. But today, there's not. Today, it's pretty chill in here. All right, in the lounge now. I got an hour and a half before my plane boards to enjoy piping hot caffeinated beverage and snacks. This is what they have in the lounges. Look at this little charcuterie board here. Little sandwiches, smoked turkey, fig jam sandwiches, cauliflower wraps, and hummus. I might have to get one of those cauliflower hummus wraps. Got some produce over there, bananas, some citrus items. Chicken breasts, more hummus, assorted items, home-style chicken noodle, lentil soup, veggies. All right, I went ahead and got a little bit. I don't want to eat too much because I'm going to get on a plane, so I don't want to like gorge myself, but I did want to try that little wrap there and some of that hummus, and I got a carrot. I think there's a meal on the plane too, so definitely don't want to like eat too much, but yeah, might as well try the food in here. All right, had that little plate of food, had some coffee. To be fair, it was filling up in there. All the seats were filling up, so it must be getting pretty busy. There wasn't a lot of seats left. I'm glad to have gotten one, but now I want to stretch my legs and walk around a little bit. About 45 minutes till boarding.
Floor 1.
Oh yeah, look at this. They cut it off. Yeah, I kind of mentioned how there was hardly anybody waiting for it, and now it's all kind of stanchioned off. This is the bead factory. This is where all the beads are made. This is the factory where beads are made. Not really, it's just a little stand. But yeah, look at that. There's like a line and a little stopper over there, so you can't go in the Sky Lounge now. I also like to walk around a little bit before I get on a flight because I'm going to be sitting on a plane most of the day. I think it's like 4 hours, give or take, over to Salt Lake, and then another 2 hours from Salt Lake down to Orange County. So since I'm sitting so much, I like to stretch my legs before sitting for a long time, instead of sitting before I start sitting. If that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. I gotta say, I stand corrected. Look at the line to get into the lounge over there now. Maybe there is no parking. Maybe I'm completely way off base with my thoughts. This is gate 71. I'm looking for 77. Oh, I'm not looking for it. I know where it is, but this is a beast of a Delta airline plane. That thing's huge. 3519 is what's written underneath there, right over there. 3519. But this thing is it's a good size jetliner, airplane, flying contraption. There it is, DL It's 4:16 right now. Departs at 5:25. Delta 2032 to Salt Lake. There it is, right outside the window there. Ooh, there's the window right there. I almost went through it. Yeah, I didn't feel like flying to LAX. I'd kind of rather deal with a layover than I would go to LAX today. So I'm doing a layover. That guy's tossing the cone around down there. I'm sitting in seat 5A today. 5A.
We do have a full flight this evening. You complete some thought by placing your smaller items underneath the seat in front of you and seating the overhead bins for rollerboards or any other large bags. Rollerboards will fit wheels or handles at first and then flat. Once again, wheels or handles at first and then flat. If you need any assistance, please notify a flight attendant on board.
these are, though. That is a dessert. It's like chocolate in there. I got some apple juice.
Tray tables are stowed, aisle armrests are lowered, seatbelts are fastened, and all TV monitors must be stowed. Thank you.
What a sunset, huh? get to A32. Just past A14. I was maybe back at like A2. Gotta go to A32. Next flight board's in 2 minutes. Every single time I have a connecting flight in Salt Lake, it's always in the same gate area. This is the A gate, but all the way on opposite ends. Every time. Way down here. Luckily I walked very fast. There it is. The only airport I've ever heard referred to by a county name anywhere in the U.S. Orange County. Alright, making it on. I'm sitting now in seat 3D. Seat 3D. Alright, I made it. Seat 3D. Water here. the plane. Gotta say hello to John Wayne himself, who the airport is named after. And then head down to the parking structure to level 0. Once I'm down to 0, is the rental car area. Underneath here, take the elevators down to 0. Quick and easy. I probably should have just flown in direct to LAX. Would have been a lot quicker. You know what? I didn't. I kind of didn't want to go to LAX today, so that's pretty much the main reason. I can handle a layover. Just didn't feel like going to LAX today. Yeah, I just love how all the cars are down here. You exit the airport, walk like 100 yards, and then you're right here. Get the car and go. I did, however, realize when I was landing in Salt Lake City that Orlando to Salt Lake is about the same distance as flying Orlando to LA. So I could have avoided the last 2 hours and that connecting flight. The only advantage is this is just so easy. You just walk over to the structure, get the rental car, get in the rental car, drive out. And I don't have to drive all the way from LAX to where I gotta go. So I'll be staying in Orange County, so it's only like 10 miles from where I'm at right now. So quick and easy. This time of night, I'll be there in like 12 minutes. Speed humps. And that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. That's a tree.